Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and this is Whip It Up Wednesday in collaboration with Sutton's Days, Wilhelm's Kitchen, More to Life, Linda's Pantry, and The Needy Homesteader. I am making Jamaican jerk pork roast in the crock pot. For this recipe, you will need 2 tablespoons of packed brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. This is my homemade garlic powder. 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of ground allspice. Do not confuse this with 5-spice. They are not the same thing. 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. This is my homemade ginger. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. That's my homemade onion powder. 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Alright, so I'm going to take our sugar and our spices and mix them all together. And if you got any lumps, you want to pound them out. Or I should say any great big lumps. Little lumps are okay. Alright, and this is the spice rub that's going to go onto the pork. Alright, the best pork roast for this is pork loin, but a pork butt will work if you don't have a pork loin. We're just going to take the seasoning and rub it in all over the pork on every side. This is quite messy, but well worth it. So now we're gonna take and brown our pork roast in a hot skillet. We're going to brown each side for about 5 minutes. Alright, first side is done. Do the second side for 5 minutes. Alright, I know I keep saying 5 minutes, it's actually 3 minutes. Turn that over onto its end. Alright. Again, it's 3 minutes, not 5. And we're flipping it for the last time onto the 4th side. Alright, so this is done browning, so I'm going to turn the heat off and get to the next part. Alright, now transfer your pork roast to the crock pot And then it's time to make the jerk sauce. So we're taking half a cup of brewed coffee and adding it to a 1/4 cup of orange juice. We're adding 3 tablespoons of molasses. Slow like molasses. Hon, can you get me a spoon? Thank you. One tablespoon of minced garlic. And 2 tablespoons of minced jalapenos. I don't actually have jalapenos, so I am using Hot Hatch green chilies, which are about the same heat as jalapenos. And then the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of tapioca, quick cooking tapioca, but I don't have tapioca, so I'm going to use cornstarch. Can you get me the cornstarch? It's in the cupboard. And this is organic cornstarch, so you don't have to worry about GMOs with it. Alright, so we just pour this over the top. And this goes into the crock pot for 4 hours on high. Alright, so high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I'm going to turn this over halfway through the cook time, just so the sauce gets on the top too. Alright, here's the final product. Beautiful, well done, gorgeous. And it smells fantastic. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh, that's incredible. It's so good. I'm really glad I gave this recipe a whirl. It is 5 stars, definitely. Really, really yummy.